Welcome to this section which is all about email marketing. So in this video I'm going to give you an introduction to email marketing just to make sure that everyone's on the same page and explain how it works and how we're going to be using it with affiliate marketing. Some people might already be aware how email marketing works, so you might know some of the things I'm going to explain in this video, but it's still worth watching anyway. But even still, in the next videos inside this module, I'm going to be talking through some other tips and tricks to do with email marketing, how to make it super effective so you're making the most money from it. So I think you'll still find some proper good value in this section. Right, so let's get into this introduction video. So email marketing, I'm assuming that you know what it is, but let's just go back to basics. It's ultimately selling and marketing via email. It says what it is in the name. That's ultimately what it is. But I don't want you just to think of it like that. I want you to almost imagine it as an automated commission machine, because if we set this up correctly, if you set it up properly, following the steps in this training, it is literally like having your own automated commission machine just working. You can be asleep and it can be making sales on your behalf. That is how I imagine it, and that's exactly how it's working. So yeah, if you set it up correctly, it can have some great results. But you might be thinking, well, where does it come into this whole affiliate marketing? So I'm going to explain how it works with kind of what I've already explained so far. But before I do that, people are probably watching this thinking, who even reads emails? What's the point in sending emails out? No one's even reading emails. I kind of had that attitude before I got into it. And one of the last things I did on my email marketing journey was actually take email marketing seriously. And soon as I started to take it seriously, my sales have absolutely exploded. So I highly recommend that you don't brush this off as just, oh, it's only email. I'm going to focus on social media, or I'm going to focus on chatbots or whatever, because seriously, email marketing is still super, super powerful, and people do purchase through emails more than you think. But it's not just about that. There's a lot more to it, which I'm going to explain anyway in this module. But anyway, back to this. So this is the funnel which I showed you earlier. So we send traffic to a free offer, and then this is the bit that's important. We ask them for their email address. So obviously I've explained this funnel in the previous module about funnels, but this is when we add them into our email list, and this is the section that I'm going to be talking to you through now. So this is how the main funnel works. Free offer, add them to the email address, we send them to a thank you page, then to an affiliate offer. And then, in the meantime, they're actually sent emails from us, sending them back to this affiliate offer, but also we then start to send them affiliate offers for other products as well. So that is what we're going to be talking about in this module. It's all about this really important step here. And so many people get it wrong, and if you get it right, it's super effective. So let's just talk in more detail about when someone actually opts in their email. So someone enters their email address onto our opt-in page. So that could be us giving away something for free, like an ebook or a free training course or something like that. We could say, give us your email, I'm going to give you this free thing. And then a lot of people give you their email. Or you could just say, sign up here for my free email marketing tips. Could be something like that. Whatever you're giving in exchange for their email, they enter their email address, and then here's kind of the structure, how we're going to structure things and what I'm going to talk to you about in this training. They receive a welcome email from you, which also includes like the lead magnet. So when I'm saying lead magnet, that's just the thing that they opted in for. So they entered their email address to get a free ebook. You need to give them that in their first email. And then we send them onto a sequence of emails called a soap opera sequence, which is ultimately to build trust with them and to get them to know you. I'm going to start telling stories in this section, and we want to keep them hooked. So it's called a soap opera sequence because we want to keep them hooked to the next day and keep following along, which allows you to build trust with them. So, and then when we do want to start selling things to them, then we can, and they trust us, and it works a lot more effectively. So I'm going to have a full section on this soap opera sequence in this training, but that's ultimately what happens when they come through. And then once they've gone through that soap opera sequence, we add them to something which is called a Seinfeld sequence. And this is where we're providing value, but we're telling stories, but they're just like self-contained stories. So we're not sending them over multiple days. Send them interested emails, and we start to suggest other products that they could be interested in. So we start to sell other things to them, and we can have this sending out emails automatically every single day if we want. And that is why it's so amazing. And if you're sending products out and your links out and stuff like that every single day, that's where the money is. And that's what we're going to be focusing on in this section. So a lot of people, when they're affiliate marketing, I'll just go back to this. When they're affiliate marketing, all they're focusing on is this affiliate offer here. So they send some traffic, they get their email address, they send them to the thank you page, they send them to the affiliate offer, and if they don't make sales there or they break even or whatever, then they're like, oh, it's not really great, it's not really working. But what you need to realize is the importance of having their email address and the importance of building trust and then remarketing to them same people, and that's where the money's at. Okay, so let me just go through all this. I've just explained that. So, and the way that's all done is by using an email autoresponder. So it's all automated. So the moment someone enters their email address, we're not going to be sending them email saying, here's me soap opera sequence, here, this happened to me one day, and then send them another email the next day, and then we're not going to go, oh, here's another product, here's another product. We have this all automated and all set up. So it requires a bit of time to set it up. Because you could say, for instance, spend a few days, and you could, or maybe whatever, how long it takes you to write them. Write 30 emails, right? Add them into your email autoresponder with all of your affiliate links in and all of your stories. Someone enters their email address, and then they start to receive an email every single day for 30 days of you selling to them. And it looks natural, and it looks like you're emailing them every day, and that is how it's so automated. But then you think, well, if 10 people do that, that's sending 10 times 30 emails. If 100 people enter their email address, and if you just keep sending people to this by using YouTube videos or all of the traffic methods which I shared, and you're just getting people to come onto this list, then that's just continually just doing the selling for you. And then you don't have to stop at 30 emails. You can keep on top of it and carry on. And you can have 365 emails pre-written. And all you focus is getting people in the front end and giving them that free thing. And then that just does the selling for you. And that's why it's super effective. And that's what's going to be covered in this training. So just to recap, before we jump into it, I'm just going to go over the benefits of email marketing. So as I said, it generates real passive income. So it requires setting up at the start, but it is one of the ultimate ways of actually earning passive income, because this can be selling products and things like that while you're asleep, while people are on different time zones, they're opting in, they start to receive emails. It does the work for you. A really other important thing is you own the list. So I obviously talk about building a YouTube channel and a social media and all that kind of thing. The only downside to all of that is that you don't own those people. If Facebook decided to change their rules one day, or you posted something a bit wrong and they decided to close your account, or YouTube closed your account, or whatever, you've lost all of those people. There's no way of you recontacting them and getting back into touch with them. Whereas with email marketing, you own that list, because you can download an Excel file, a CSV file, I think it's called, of that list. And even though we're going to be using some software, an email autoresponder, which I'm going to explain in the next video, you can go from different autoresponders. You can change them all the time. If you don't like the way one of them's operating, or one of them doesn't like affiliate marketing, say for instance, rather than that, you've wasted all of your time, you just move your list to another one. So you own the list, and that is super important, especially when so many people are relying on Facebook. So I had a Facebook chatbot list which was growing, got to around about 2,000 or 3,000 people, and it was great. There was opening emails, it was working really well. I mean, there was opening Facebook messages, it was working really well. And then for some reason, I don't know why it was, Facebook decided to close down my Facebook page. They said it broke the rules with whatever I shared on there, and I lost that Facebook chatbot list. Even though I was hosting it on a Facebook chat operator, because it was going through Facebook, there's no way I could transfer that. Whereas with an email list, you can transfer it. So yeah, I just want to make sure you know about that, because it's super important. The other benefit is you can retarget to the same people. So if you're using Facebook ads or something like that, and you're promoting a product and someone doesn't buy straight away, you can start to retarget to them using Facebook ads, but that costs more money. You have to, every time you retarget, costing you more money. Whereas if you've got their email address, you can retarget to them for free, because you've already got their email address and you're just using an autoresponder that might be costing you $30 a month, but it's free ultimately. And the next thing is you're building trust and rapport with your audience. So again, we're providing value to them. We're not just constantly selling. We're building trust with them. We're building a rapport. So and then when we do want to recommend a product, they actually do trust us. Because I think I've mentioned this before, people don't usually make a buying decision until they've seen something around about 6 times on average. So you might send them to your affiliate offer in your sales funnel. You might have worked really hard building this sales funnel out. They go to the affiliate offer and they're still not quite a bit sure. You would have lost them at that point. But if you've collected their email address, you can send them another email or send them something to build a bit of trust so they know about you. Then send them something else to do with that product. So do that a few times, then there's a better chance of them actually going, actually, I've heard about this a few more times. I'm actually going to sign up now and pay for it. So yeah, it's really important for building trust. So that is the introduction to email marketing. In the next video, I'm going to go into the actual software that you need, the email autoresponder, and how that works and which ones are available out there. So let's get into it.